Hello, this is Corner Burza. I'm a 6-dan player, and in this video I'm going over another recent game played on Foxy by Dank75 as white. This time it's a pretty big loss because white lost this dragon in the top right corner, and also white missed some opportunity to kill the low right corner earlier in the game. So let's see what happens. Two Komokus facing each other versus two star points. So far so good. Early Sansan invasion. And here we have the Hane and double Hane Joseki, but black failed. Black is supposed to capture the stone on the left side. Like this. So this is a bit surprising to see 1Q player on Fox. They don't play this simple Joseki. I mean, it's the most common variation when you play the double Hane Joseki here. So this result, it's always good for white. If black decides to keep the corner and build 5 points, white will probably get at least double on the outside. It's a lot of thickness. So black jumps in to prevent white's moyo. But white is comfortable here, so attack from the right side. Now, white can attack this tiny base later on by playing shoulder hits on top, this way, and attach. Or white can play under to remove the base with J2 or K2. But white doesn't have to decide now. So this can be a target and keep attacking. For now, it's okay to play somewhere else on the board, like the top left corner. White can also play J3 in order to induce the corner defense on the right. And this formation for black, it's a bit cramped, so over concentrated. But it's also okay to play like it happened in the game, this N3, and now the approach in the top left. Well, usually it's E17 or E16, but okay, we have this move like a team play. It's more like an experimental Fuseki move. So white goes for a base, black approaches here, white jumps out, that's correct, and then black goes for a Shimari. Well, black can defend the top left corner instead, so he doesn't get surrounded, but in this case, white might jump in, so yeah. Also as a Shimari, I would play P16 here for black, but well, it's a matter of player's choice. So 017, it's okay. Wow, that's modern, but I wouldn't play it in this particular case. It's very big to play on the right side, R10 or Q10. That's exactly the spot that black wants to. So white has a Shimari in the lower right corner, and black has a Shimari in the top right corner. Therefore, the middle side extension, it's an urgent move for both colors. Also, that's okay in the top right corner. Can be sometimes it leads to complicated variations. Like when black plays the Hane here and tries to resist, then you go in the corner, Atari, escape, Atari go down. Lots of Ataris here and things can get out of control. And the problem is black already has a stone at L17, so it's difficult to do the double Hane follow up in this case. And in the end, black gets a lot of points in the corner, and white cannot profit too much on the outside. So you can say you get a lot of thickness. It's more like you're giving lots of territory to black, and it's hard to compensate in the center. So instead of playing this complicated variation, take the middle side extension. Then later on, you can just play another approach towards the corner because this prepares a Sansan invasion at R17. Or you just play the old school reducing way, shoulder hit, push, Hane, and then you make some shape. Either a one space jump here or a one space jump like this. So there's much more potential and moyo to build on the right side this way. Black went down, that was calm and collected, and white can jump to the center. White decides to cut, and that's a bit heavy because black will immediately Hane in the head of two stones, and this formation is good for black in this case. If you just go no B, black can connect under, either like this or Kosumi, then you still need to extend on the right side. So the flexible move, the light shape, is to jump towards the center. When black connects, you don't care about that stone anymore. just extend on the right. If black plays here, again, you don't have to take any action right now, extend on the right. Later on, you can decide whether you block this way, or you block on the right, or you connect solid and then block the right side. And all these moves can be played as quadrats. So just wait and see. Another option would be if black plays q17, then you have the Hane, he goes Atari connect, then descend, cut inside, black can turn first, take the stone, then again the extension on the right. So this would be another modern Joseki AI style. But yeah, once you go down, you become heavy, so that's a move you should avoid. And now going out with a Tsuke, it's a bit risky. White can cut, black can cut right away. Normally you gotta play the empty triangle, but that's really painful. So, ouch. And on this move, black can cut directly. Then you can go for Atari, sacrifice the stones in the corner. But before black captures, he can Atari here first. And then he takes the stones in the corner. And in order to come out, you need to Atari like this, then connect. And black really profits a lot by capturing the stones. It's a lot of thickness, territory, and still Aji in the top. Like white needs another move around here to stay safe. Then black can improve his moyo on the right side. So luckily not great for white, but black can just Hane under actually. It's also good enough. When white connects, black also links under, and these 4 stones is just a heavy group that now you need to take care of, jump to the center and rescue, but black is building while attacking. So either jump out or don't even try q16 here. All right, let's move on. Oops. This tiger mouth still allows the connection underneath, so normally you just connect solid. That's where white black wants to cut. So if he plays the Hane under, now you can block, and when he connects, you connect also. Therefore, the black groups are separated. They're not running alone. But when you play this move, he can Hane under, and there is no way to cut anymore. I mean, if you play here, it will be Atari, then connect, so black stones are linked. Well, it's the same situation here. He can connect under. If you go down, he cuts. If you connect here, he links. So Atari, then double up. Well, the way to connect this shape is to play Keima like this. In case black cuts, you just Atari and Atari. So the shape is much better for ice. If black pushes here, you go Nobi. Therefore, this group doesn't have to worry about anything. Also, you can play Tiger Maw like this, but black will peep, and now you're losing the eye shape. So the elegant move is to go O13, and also quite effective. I mean, the group for now is fine, but later on, black can play a peep, you need to connect, then Nobi or jump, and you just create one empty triangle here and one empty triangle here. So, ouch. Yeah, black goes under. Well, he doesn't really need to. Black can approach this corner, for example. And when white double up, just 2 space extension for a base. So slide. White takes the middle side extension, that's a big point. Black comes in and white covers. Here white can play Keima. Black is already very strong in the top right corner, so it's good to keep some distance. And this double Keima seems to connect all the stones just perfectly. Like if black pushes here, you block, there are no cuts. If black plays Kosumi here, you just block, nothing to worry about. On this cut, you pull back. When he Nobi, you jump to the right. So you're fine. Those 2 stones are just heavy in the middle now. So black cuts anyway. Okay, cut where you can cut. Black comes out. White extends. White can also jump here to put a bit more pressure on the black stones. But yeah, this looks like a nice spot. White is alive for now. Black shouldn't play the move on the second line. It's true white can turn descend at S11 in Sente, but black should put pressure here. This is a much better way for black to fix a shape in the middle and create Sabaki. This way, white can turn with Kosumi, and now the two stones are in trouble. Yeah, white play like this to take away liberty, that's also fine. Black turns, white jumps. The way to jump here, it's actually one space jump like this. And when when black hits the vital point, threatening to push and cut, you either make a bamboo or you block the side with S10. And when he pushes down, you just descend. When he pushes again, you block and you're fine. So you're going to build a lot of territory on the right side. This way it's a bit risky, black can jump in. And now when you play the Tsuke, he can Hane. If you cut, he goes Atari. If you go out, you lose the 3 stones on the right side, like this or like this. And those were keystones. So no more attack on the black group in the middle. But black didn't invade, so white got a chance to protect, then push and block. Actually, the bamboo is still a better shape, easier to fight in the middle later. Because if you play the block, black can push along and there is still push and cut, clamp on the right side, Moraji. He pushed here first, then turn. So you got an Obi, and now black's formation is stronger. He can jump further into the center. Yeah, his jump is quite okay. You don't need to leave this top right group surrounded. Yeah, time to go out. Kosumi and block. Actually, should go out again. Keima like this. If he pushes here, then you pull back, or you play the Kosumi, or you just leave the stone. You can jump again, let him have it, no problem. He spends lots of stones to capture that one, and now go on a counter attack this middle group. So that would be a lighter way of playing. This group still needs ice in the middle. So black comes out, no need to push from behind. That group in the top, it's already safe. The group in the top right has some problems, so you need another jump around here or Keima to go out between the groups. So this double up, it's still a problem. Like if black plays this move and you block, he goes Atari, you connect, then not enough eye shape. It's just one eye. So that group can always die. Interesting, black played this move. There are no problems there. I mean, if black plays away and white Hane and cuts, even if this happens, black can still go for the kill. One eye only. You capture 2 stones, but you die inside. So already white has to be aware of the life and death situation and play some moves to come into the center. That was the first big issue. You can put more pressure by playing c14, because after that you attack the corner with e18 and so on. Black might play the attach, cross cut, and capture this stone, but it just gives white a lot of thickness on the outside. With this move, you expand the left side, but also allow black to make an extension from the corner, so he's quite comfortable. But right now, the game is still kind of close, and actually, if you survive here, just play a move, for example, this one. Now there are 2 eyes, very clear, painted 2 eyes, I would say. Then the game, it's still kind of even, so you can play it. The way to put pressure on these stones, it's either cap like this or go for shoulder hits and attach. With this cap, for example, when black comes in between the stones, then you can remove the base next with K2 and push along. You can connect to the right or the left and then just cover. If he blocks here, you connect like this. If he blocks this way, you connect here. And now the entire group is under pressure. So that's a way to start attacking severe. Playing this way, black just comes out and he's fine. Now he played a Kosumitsuke. You can pull back, and then when he Hane, you also Hane. Because like this, when he Hane and you do the double Hane, he will cut you, then extend back. Now you go up and the group is absolutely safe. Yeah, exactly what happened. So the attack wasn't so effective to go g5. It's just going to increase the territory on the left side a little bit, but black is comfortable now. So Keima, you can just turn it Sente, he will no be, so no Atari, and then try other things. Play here first, and of course go back and make life. Okay, this is Gote, but if you play like this, you're threatening a double Atari, so black will no be, and it will be Sente. Now, when you play this, this, and this, you can increase the middle left. Black doesn't need another move here. He's already Sente, he's fine. He can try to enter in the corner, make some damage in the lower side. If black will block, white can, if white blocks, black can go in the corner like this and just leave. Yeah, talking about this corner, let's move to that fight where white could actually kill it. Yeah, this is a nice move to expand the left side. A bit small for black to pull back. First of all, black can push, white blocks, and now black hits Sente to play a move here and reduce the left area. But let's move on to the right. Some cutting points here, that's good. Oh, okay, wait a second, Atari Hane. Maybe a bit safer to play Kosumi in this case. Yeah. Now black can capture 2 keystones and that's it. Difficult to go out. This is a good Tesuji. Even if Atari here, black will connect. When white can play another Atari. Black connects. Then how is the race? It's hard to escape. Not enough liberties. Oh, I might be wrong. Huh. Atari, connect. Then black will play this move. But still. Yeah, this can be more difficult. Yeah, white might be trapped inside the left. But yeah, you could try. Anyway, this way, just Atari, and you cannot save the stones because if you connect, it kills everything. Ouch. So that's a nice escape for black, and then too bad for white. Yeah, that's a big point. So is this one. Everything Sente. But still, black needs, white needs to go back and protect at 014 when he has a chance. That's too much. Normally, there is still Sansan invasion and Aji around this corner, so white needs to play a move like P3 to stay safe. Yeah, black comes in, and somehow he's supposed to die unconditionally. If black plays the push, then Hane, then the 2-2 point, this will lead to a co-fight. But the problem is, when black goes here first, white can descend. And now, if black goes down, white can go Kosumi, and this is the L group, and it's already dead. So a bit risky the way black played here. If you just turn, now black can leave. But if you play the second line move, he's dead. Because it's not enough space. It's just one eye. So when you block, black and Hane, white will block again, black will play Tiger Mouth, and this is alive. Now you gotta block here, and those are the 2 eyes. But black was a bit greedy. Now this will turn into a co-fight. Hane, block, and the co should be like this. When black plays T3, you have S1, descend, and start the ko. So this is already better for black than dying unconditionally. But the way black played, he can die again. When he goes down, the eye stealing Tetsuji is T2. This is threatening the cut at S3 and snapback. Black has to block at S2. Then you can still play T5, threatening the snapback. So, for example, if black plays, let's say this move, you just go throw in and capture back. So black needs to protect here, and now the situation is already solved. Like the group is dead, you can play away. If he goes down, you play Hane here. That's only one eye. If he plays this one, you Hane this way, also one eye. So now again it dies unconditionally if you start with the Tetsuji at T2. That's a pretty basic Tsumego, so it's good to remember it. Therefore, let's go back to this. So S4, and that's it. When black plays here, you block. If he blocks here, you don't have to do anything. If he pushes, you either block or you pull back. But the block is fine. So there is no more agi around this spot. Ladder is good. He cannot cut. If he plays the clamp, you connect solid. When he connects under, you block him like this. If he hane, you go straight. No more ko and other stuff. So nothing to worry about. And on this move, it's just one eye in the corner. So that was a big opportunity to still catch up. And of course, after killing this corner, the life at 014 would make a big difference. Now you can still try to go for a ko. Ah, that's not bad. Well, the vital point, both S2 and S1 are vital points here. So if black plays here and black goes S2, again, you're threatening snapback, and this time he can start a ko. You capture this stone. When black plays here, you continue the ko fight. You go nobi, and then he captures a ko. And as a ko threat, you play some atari or whatever, take back the ko. And eventually, if black connects, you connect. That's only one eye. And if he plays some ko threat that's not so big, let's see. Problem is he can push in the top and kill that group. But okay, let's just say black plays something small like this. Then you throw in and capture those guys and kill the corner. Yeah, so with this move, black captures and white went out. No, you gotta cut. If you cut, you still have a chance. When he plays here, you go down. When he plays Atari, let's see how we kill this. Connect, this one, go out, this one, surround, Atari, connect, connect, cover. One eye only. So what if black, when you play this move, black plays here. Now you go down, he captures the stone, you go out. He clamps, you connect, he takes the stone, you block him. So he's dead. How come he survived? Nobi? Ah, okay. And now he can hit the vital point at T2. And that's it. When you play here, he makes twice like this. When you play this one, S1, he plays S3. So, instead of Nobi, just cut where you can cut. If he does this, you either go down or catch the two stones. And on Atari, when you connect, he can jump along and he will survive. But you block. And if he plays this move and you cover, he makes twice. But you will connect here. Then he comes out, push along. Ay. Now it's difficult to capture because of this ladder, sorry. So white's opportunity here is to play T2. But it's not always hane brings that. I mean, in many situations in the corner, you play a hane, reduce the space and you kill. But in this case, you gotta hit the vital point and kill like that. Let's move on. What else happened? So some small endgame. And white never went back to play this move. But now maybe even if white leaves with that top right, it's going to be a loss by maybe 10 points. Okay, that's some eye shape. But the safest move is still this one. Tuck. If black pushes here and then plays this move, it's a bulky 5 formation and the group is dead. However, black played in the top. Now that if you play this move, you're alive already. You have 6 liberties inside instead of 5, so it's good enough. Oh no, better block. Make more space. You need a 6, not 5. I mean, if black plays here, you just play here and create the eye. And if black plays inside, you block like that. And if he goes up, you connect this way and there's an eye at n13. Now the Tsumego is quite easy, but like that, you gotta give him the tail, and that's expensive. You can leave. If you play here, he captures 4 stones, then you play inside and you make 3 points, but you lose the game. And like this, you lose the entire group. He actually can just go like this to force the eye, and when you play this move, it's a triangle and then hit the middle. Yeah, same thing. So game over. This is a situation where white should already resign. There is no way to come back. Black doesn't need to capture at s3. I think it was more like, okay, declaration of victory move. So we don't have to check the rest of the game. It's quite obvious. I don't understand why black doesn't play Atari. Atari, 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 nothing happens. If white cuts, you just go out. And that's it. This will be a self-Atari. So to sum up this game, white started pretty well. I can play here, by the way. This cut is not a problem. And the problem was in the top right corner when white went down to q17 and created that heavy group. But later on, white could just leave with the group and be safe. And then white missed the kill on the right side with t2. And that would be probably the way to win this game. Yeah, so even after white defended at c8, now it's necessary to play another move inside. And in general, you gotta play solid so you don't leave quadrats. But in this game, you are so many points behind, it's better to resign. What happens here? How we kill this? Puck, 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 puck. So if black plays away and white goes here, there will be one eye versus no eye. And if white goes this way, black can play this move. And when white drops down, this is a seki. Okay, so we need another move inside there. You better play this block. Also, black can play the wedge, Atari, connecting Sente, then make an extra point. No need to defend like this. There is no Atari, nothing is happening. Just make another point. And anyway, you're 50 points behind, so you can risk if something happens, but you can also read out what happens. D16 is Sente, threatening Atari and double Atari. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So another loss, and we gotta focus on the next game, hopefully a win.